So the question is, where in the process of all of this do you rehearse simulate a moving ship environment?
You don't.
On the ship,
you
during
learn,
the
yeah,
show.
you
on the
learn
show.
that here. Yeah. No, yep. No simulations. That happens when you experience it for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, and if the case is that it is extremely rocky, we are allowed to make some amendments to some of the movements, some of the lifts, or you just stand in a strong second and hold for dear life.
Actually, on our first show, I saw a couple in the front and they see it. And in the finale, when we stayed on scene, they showed to each other like, "Oh, look at them, they moving," but they stay. So when you can see it, you don't feel in the move, but when we stay, you can see us little move like this. So the ship is.
Yeah, and I think it's easier when we actually like dancing and moving it out. So, but it's when we standing still, it's like, oh, we can see
I
that.
think the absolute hardest thing to do when the ship is moving is walk forward in a straight line. Because you're just like, and no matter what you try to do.
Yeah, great question. Up with Prince there.
All right. 3 quick questions or comments. Last night, I usually see 2 singers, 2 male singers, 2 female singers. Was somebody absent and substituted in the other show?
Yes. Simon was ill, but he's back and he's recovered. But our male singer, that's just another moment where our male singer was a swing and he stepped in and he sang all those songs. And as well as we kind of makeshifted some of the intros and some of the positions. That show actually was quite difficult just to reblock because the show's set, the lighting is set. We don't have any extra spots or anything, so we got some of our other secondary work helpers to come in to be a spot for that, just to visually kind of make sense for the audience. Yeah.
The new ships, the Star and the Sun, have a very different theater. You haven't been on it, I don't think, but any sense of what that's like, especially like Viva Americana or Viva la Musica is a totally different kind of show in the audience.
I actually went and visited a friend who was performing on the Star, so I just watched them. And yeah, it's a different setup of a theater. It's more of an in the round, maybe not all the way in the round, but it's like 3/4 sort of a way. It's really cool. They do a really good job of making all of the shows fit that specific environment. But yeah, I don't think any of us have performed on those stages yet. But Prince says he has.
Yeah. But I do want to stress that this isn't the only ship that we've done. This isn't the only work that we've done. We've all worked on many different stages in many parts of the world, back home, up there, and over there. And we all do a variety of different styles. We're very versatilely trained. And so if we are put onto the Sun and Star, we are absolutely eligible. And it is our responsibility to just do that and get used to it. And we are all capable of it because we've done very similar things before.
Thank you. The third quick thing is, in terms of careers, it used to be sort of the reputation that being on a cruise ship as an entertainer was just like you got something. And now I hear it's much more a favorable career for people since it's steady. Any comments on that?
That's a personal preference, to be honest. There's so many avenues of your life as a dancer or as a singer that you can go. And if this lifestyle fits you, it's a great job. If it doesn't, you find other things that work. And you can stay your whole life on cruise ships. You can do little bounces here and there. It's really just up to you nowadays.
I'll just add a comment on that for a lot of our musicians as well. I've heard in this industry, for musicians, dancers, actors, it is very hard to get steady work for this long amount of time. So it can be very favorable. We've got a question up there in the back with Dante.
It's a question. Oh, sorry. Yeah, question for the big guys. Have you ever skipped arm day?
Yeah, sometimes. I prefer chest day. And yeah. See? Big boobs.
Okay, moving swiftly along down here with